I'll give you a starting point.
Oh, yeah. We'll cut that
Yeah,
part
it'll
out.
be after now. Starting now? Right, yeah.
We did a hard in.
This is the earliest. That's it. Well, first off, turn my cans up, okay? What time's the music going to start? Do we know?
I set it for 5 minutes from whenever it was.
Oh, gee. So are we? So this is random?
What's great?
Tell you what we do. Okay, tell you what we do. So we started when I said starting now. We're going.
He probably did that, but then somehow space barred an extra 10 minutes on there.
Right, yeah.
So we don't know about
Yeah.
it. All right. So anyway,
So
we're gonna welcome to the show. We're gonna start it We're gonna start officially a little bit, but this show comes out on Jesus' birthday, Christmas Day.
Yes.
So unbeknownst to Damon and myself, we got gifts for everyone without telling each other.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
He comes in, he waves me over to his car and he's like, "Hey, you need to help me carry stuff in because I got gifts." I'm like, "I can't carry stuff in. I got my own stuff to carry in."
Right. So it's kind of wild. So can we do mine first?
They're on
Let's
the
do mine
table.
first,
Let's
all
go.
right. So this one's yours. I had to wrap them in different paper so I knew which ones were which. All right.
All right.
So this one's yours. Shut up, Mac. That's how we do it in my house. He's looking. He's like, they're totally different sizes and shapes. Mac, that one's for you personally, and this one's for the studio. So I'll have you open yours first. Just so you know, I wanted Mac to come in here, sit on a microphone because I wanted to see his response. So, and I kind of want.
This is actually nice. I feel bad.
When I see stuff, yeah, Ted's like, I got you crap. Gift card holder. Now, here's the deal. Should you get a gift card that necessitates a holder, you now have a holder.
I like you left the price tag on from Ross.
Well, I didn't. No, actually, I didn't. See, flip it over. I should have took it off. It was actually much more than what you thought. So
He put commas and zeros in it.
so just so you know, that's like an $8,000 piece of work of art right there. That's I thought you would appreciate that.
No, I really like that.
So when I saw that, here's the deal. When I wasn't going to buy anybody anything, but when I see stuff, I go, this will be fun. So I bought that for Ted. I bought Mac. So let's describe. It looks like a beautiful book, right? Little book.
It looks like a book that was at my grandma's house.
So, and what does it say?
It says gift card holder.
Right. So should you get gift card or cards?
Yeah, what's great is it's a book. It looks like it hold 1,000 gift cards.
Right.
It has none.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't supply those. Okay. Batteries not included. Okay. Now this
open
one,
the other one. This is for the
one here
studio.
is for the studio. I need you to open that
I
one
should
now.
describe mine as the moment where Marty and Doc are looking away at the DeLorean.
Yes.
So it's them in silhouette. You know why they do that? It's because they don't have to pay Michael J. Fox or Christopher Lloyd for their likenesses.
Correct.
Because that's not his butt.
What are you still peeling stickers? Would you just open the other present? I'm dying over here.
Yeah,
By the way,
I have a whole box of stuff to hand out.
Yeah, he has a whole
Max
box.
just taking his time.
Yeah. By the way, we're still waiting for that music.
There it is. Hey!
Who called it?
Getting worried that I didn't
Told you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted, already in progress. I'm Ted. That makes him Damon. Joining us at the table today is Mac.
Yes.
We're exchanging gifts.
Your face when that went off was like so relieved.
Yeah.
We never see his face ever.
Thank God.
He's like,
Also,
I know I said 5 minutes.
Damon and I have adjusted our seats to normal human level.
Yeah.
Mac is still sitting on the throne.
By the way,
And not the toilet.
Yeah.
The seat is 7 inches higher than both.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
he's-
like we're both looking up at him.
and he's like 2-3 inches taller than me in real life.
Please,
So, yeah.
can we have some more?
So we've been through the two gifts. Now this one's for the studio, so I expect it to be out at all times. What do you got there? He's still ripping open. Meanwhile, Ted will get his gifts ready.
tetherball.
That is tabletop tetherball. That needs to be on this table at all times. Okay.
You guys are here.
Everybody wants to play tetherball.
Yeah.
You flick it with your finger. It's awesome.
Look, and what's happening here?
You're
Sober coffee.
Yeah.
DJ Doc and Mike. Did I get it right this time?
Oh, I don't know.
What do you do with this?
You flick the ball.
You flick the ball around. You never play tetherball?
Now, this is nice because you got presents for everyone.
Yeah.
I got stockings.
Ooh, nice. So should we stuff our stuff in the stockings?
So, Mac, this is your stocking.
Please let it be full.
Mac's large stocking present didn't fit in there, so I had to.
Oh, look at that.
It is
Officer Mac.
Officer Mac from the McDonald's Happy Meal toy people.
You're doing all right. Mac's making out pretty good here.
And here's Damon's.
Oh, mine has a Mickey stocking.
Because I learned at Damon's Christmas program, he's a
Lumps of coal dots. I'll be honest with you. I love dots. So I will eat these probably while
you both get coal.
Lump of coal. Nutter Butters. Are you kidding me?
I listened to this podcast this year.
Oh my, holy cow. Are you? I have Nutter
Stop
Butters.
playing with your toys and go through your thing. Why don't? This is not going to be an entire episode of you going through your stockings, sir.
Yeah, go through. Hey, there's a card in here too. Is it to me? Oh, this says you and the
This
family.
is just the family.
Oh, that's you and the
Christmas
family.
Coal
I got yours today in the mail, so I felt like, I should put one in.
What kind of combos did you get? Dude, I have Nutter Butters.
Cheddar cheese.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, I got to be honest with you, just for everybody at home, cookies and cream toast and pop-ups.
See, now this ties in two things.
Yes.
This ties in your car snacks.
Car snacks.
And the deep fried Oreos that started this whole podcast off.
Yes, you are correct. First off, I'm going to need a car
look,
toaster.
just digging through this thing.
I'm going to need a car toaster. I think that's where I'm going to need to go next. You know what else I like? My wife will appreciate this. They are toast and pop-ups. They are not Pop-Tart brand.
Yeah, this is all.
These are off-brand.
None of this was purchased in a regular store. No, these were from Mac. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So Mac got regular. I like that. Oh, hot sauce?
You got ghost pepper ketchup.
I have Nutter Butters of all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, you got a whole.
I got to be honest with you.
This is my favorite thing you got. I got you a salted nut roll.
A salted nut roll. Wow. That is. Wow. I feel like I've been assaulted. Hey, it's cinnamon roasted, though. Hey, they give this nut roll a churro twist.
I read nothing past salted nut roll.
I didn't even read the word
Hey,
salted.
you know I'm allergic to this. Wasn't in the salted nut roll.
Yeah, I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Hey, look, don't open it. Okay. First off, if you watch me pound sleeves of Nutter Butters, you know that peanuts are not on my list of canned halves. Okay. Just letting you know right now. Okay. So I'm merely letting everybody know that. So, hey, this was a good gift exchange. By the way, I feel like next episode, we're going to be playing tetherball on this table.
I feel like we should.
It is going to be phenomenal. So, by the way, did you get any gift cards in that?
No.
Oh, but if you do later, who's set up? Huh? Come on.
I want everybody to know I'm going on record saying that this tetherball is actually for Damon.
It was for the studio. It's for the studio. But it needs to be
Yeah,
assembled.
it is one of those. This is a family gift.
Yeah, it needs to be assembled now. Okay.
Dad, why is this family gift only in your size?
Right. Yeah. Why? The family is not a 3XLT. I don't understand what we're doing here.
Was that everything? That bulge seems.
Yeah. Did you get everything out of your bulge?
Yeah, he did. He put it all.
Oh,
back
he
in.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got everything out of mine too.
Oh, that's
But
right, because the salted nut roll was the
salted nut roll
that was down in the toe.
First off, that was buried in the toe, deep in the toe.
Way in the toe.
Okay.
Deep in the toe of Christmas. The nuts are salted deep down in, deep in the toe
I
of
may
Christmas.
I may or may not partake in some Nutter Butters while we're doing this.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Just,
So, yeah. All right, so we did our gift exchange. Now, can I
hey, Merry Chrysler to everyone out there who
yes,
celebrates.
Yeah. Hey, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas.
And happy
Thank you.
Buick year.
Yeah. So here's where we're at. Okay. I need to say a couple.
You were in the room the whole time. And you held that so you got out there. It's like a droopy cartoon.
Because I just sat down and realized I recorded the wrong microphone for myself.
Okay, listen.
I recorded the microphone next to
Here's when
Damon.
we do the Audio Hive. Let's plug in the Audio Hive commercial. Come on out to Audio Hive. Okay.
Hey, everyone.
You may
TCO,
or may not.
Yeah, TCO has been produced by Audio Hive Podcasting Studio. Come on down. Talk to Brian. He may or may not record you.
There we go. Hey, that's another Christmas gift. That's a gift keeps on giving, Clark. That one's
I
wonderful.
mean, to be fair, we're like, you just going to record it from the other room? Oh, I set it up 85 minutes ago. It'll kick in at some point.
Yeah, so the personal conversations are plenty. Cool. And then also, I love when he goes, look, I hit 5 minutes on the music. When? I don't remember when, but I hit 5 minof the music.
7.5 minutes later.
So anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. And thank you for listening to us. And we got another one for end of year coming out next week that will be equally as ridiculous, I'm sure, but no gifts exchanged. I have to say something. Now, like I pointed out, you had the Toastum for the toasters, basically Pop-Tarts with their Toastums, Toast-Ups. So anyway, this week, my son refused to eat queso dip because it was the off-brand of the off-brand. He opened it up. Yeah. And so our thing was, instead of it saying QUESO, it would be like K-so. It's dip. You know what I mean? So let's try this. So anyway, I've never seen my son
Is it
turn.
really what it sells? Because I think we could make that.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
That's not what it says, but it should. But what I'm saying is I've never seen my son turn down cheese of any kind. That's how ragged this cheese was. Now, fast forward to we did a night where we did tacos, right? So you want some of this cheese.
Do you?
And, well, here's the deal. You know what he tells me? He goes, it's on the counter, and there's at least the off-brand of the off-brand that we usually use is next to it. He slides that over to me and goes, you can eat that crap. That's all he says, right? He goes, you can eat that crap. I go, cheese is cheese, man. You know? But yeah, it was when when you are like,
I
do
thought you
the
were gonna say when
off-brand of the
you
off-brand.
run out.
Yeah.
Run out to White Kid.
Yeah. We run out to Aldi. And then when you run out of Aldi, you go, ooh, is there a store worse than Aldi? You know what's weird, though? Aldi's not bad anymore. When we were kids, remember, you used to be like,
Aldi.
when
when we were kids,
I love Aldi.
it was called by my parents and their friends Prime Slime.
Yes, correct. It was like Kmart. Like when like it was the Kmart of the food world. But anyway, so yeah, we have it's dip. You know what I mean? We did that. And then I have another question. This week, I encountered something I've never encountered in my life, and I need input on this. I have never once, and not that I've looked for it, but when it's so prominent, I've never once seen food crumbs on top of a urinal.
Really, never?
Never. You act like this is common.
Okay, so in college, I don't mean to brag, but over at nights, I worked as a student janitor.
Okay.
I've seen things.
Okay, gotcha. Where is Mac eating combos? What and how
Probably.
is there shrapnel? You know?
Dots.
Dots.
I mean, let's put it in context. Where were you? Like, if you're in church, that's probably disturbing.
I was actually in a car dealership.
Yeah, that's pretty
In
gross.
a public restroom. It's not like I was
will
like in
tell
a
you.
Walmart, you know?
When I go, when I take my Honda in for service,
Yeah. Nobody likes
another
a bragger.
bragger. Thank you. I'll leave you open for it.
Yeah.
The first time I got there, I've told you, the first time I got there was a Saturday. I'm like, I'm going to get in early thinking I was smart. I get in there. There's 4,726 people already waiting.
Correct.
In a room that has 41 TVs, 16 computers.
Yeah.
Like 17. I mean, it was like, we have Starbucks coffee. We have all this stuff. And I'm like, just like I said earlier about something we did earlier, how about have none of this and charge me a third less?
Yeah.
Like,
What if we don't have none of that stuff?
I know I'm paying for this out there
Right.
for my $400 oil change.
Right. Yeah. But do you ever?
But weird, like all the food stuff was just like a weird vending machine around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and-
we'll take $1.50 at a time from you. Yeah.
Then they didn't have combos; they had combros.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
I like how my voice cracked in the middle.
was
of that.
there-
Yeah, combros?
But that's not the first place you would think that you would see crumbs.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of those people eating.
Yeah. Okay.
Over a
Is
urinal.
that so? That was your point. That's what you're getting at. So like, hey, in a room full of people like that, someone.
Yeah.
But here's the deal, and again, I'm not. No way can I boast because I'm barely adequate according to most people. But when I go to use the facility like that, my hands are preoccupied. I'm not like tossing back crackers. Okay.
Well, maybe that was the problem. Maybe he walked in with a mouthful of crackers, coughed a little bit, could not bring his hand up to cover it, and it just
Oh, okay.
kind of
Okay.
like sometimes you cough up and it's
Yeah, but I mean,
and
have you
crackers
ever-
shoot out.
Yeah, but in a public restroom, I mean, you were like, let me down
Maybe
this
his
sleeve of crackers.
urinal buddy told him a joke and he laughed.
Urinal buddy.
Last night.
Yeah.
First off, thank you to still not, according to Damon, funny.
Yeah.
Comedy.
SNF.
I went to a show last night right before the show started. They're like, hey, we're giving you 5 minutes. You're going up. Fine.
Yeah.
But I go to the bathroom at one point, and this was at Two Brothers Roundhouse in Aurora. It used to be Walter Payton's Roundhouse.
Yeah.
So it's a big facility. They have a private party on either side of us. They have the regular restaurant. So there's other people in there that are not there for the show. I walk into the bathroom. A guy 4 urinals down. He's like, you doing that comedy thing? Yeah. What's that like? Hey, I'll get back to you in about a minute, sir. I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Yeah.
And now you're talking to me over 4 other stalls. It's like, hold on a second.
Now, we're sideways stalls?
Yeah, I mean, we're both of us are facing the wall that have
You're
all
facing the same way.
that have all the advertisements
Okay.
and everything. Because that's what they do now.
Yeah.
Men, we have destroyed the attention span of humans so much that men can't stand in a urinal for under a minute without it being able to
Yeah. Put an ad
To
up
be
here.
fair,
Yeah.
it wasn't like places where they put ads for other places. This was actually like, come see us are these shows later. So it's captive
They had your
audience.
attention.
Yeah, it's
They had
captive
your
audience.
attention. Right. Yeah.
But also, like, I don't need to read about the silly goose Christmas special when I'm trying to take a leak.
Yeah.
But yeah, just immediately starts talking to me. Like, did I look like I was inviting a conversation?
Right.
No, I was not.
So I don't remember what venue I was at. I was at a venue one time where the urinals were all like a
in a circle?
4 or 5 foot wall. And so like it's on each side of the wall
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
know that's how they run the plumbing because it's so much cheaper to run the
Yeah.
plumbing. So you're literally face to face, like you're face to face 2 feet away from somebody, and it's like, "What's up?" You know what I mean? It's like, what do you do?
In that situation, I think I would lean into it.
Would you?
The conversation, not some other guy's wang.
Oh, I thought you meant like over the wall. I'm gonna lean in.
But I would be like,
What are you working
I
with
would
over
be
there?
like, hey, what's going on?
Come here. Come here
This is a little
often.
weird, huh?
Anybody else feel awkward by this?
You just doing number one? What's going on?
You're talking over your shoulder because you're sitting. You're in the urinal.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. This is gonna be awkward.
2 things. I like to sit down when I do it. I don't like eye contact. You still back there?
Yeah. Then why are you holding the mirror? You got your little compact mirror out. What are you doing? I'm talking to you. This is very awkward. I don't want you talking in the back of my head.
Yeah. Look down, buddy. This is on you.
Yeah,
Why are you
come
looking
on.
at me?
Come on, man. Focus. But anyway, if you ever encounter this, I would love to know. I would love to know. Crumbs on top of a urinal. Isn't that awesome? Is that not awesome?
The name of his gift card holder is Pooch and Sweetheart.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So, by the way, if you're looking for something to
That
get
sounds
Mac,
like you and Nicole remaking Turner and Hooch. Yeah. Pooch and Sweetheart.
yeah. But which one am I? You don't even know.
Not saying.
You're definitely not a sweetheart. I don't know what we're saying here. So anyway, if you're looking for a last minute gift, Mac needs gift cards now because he has a holder, which, by the way,
Cash will fit in there too.
Oh, now you got the right microphone.
Yeah, no, he's right. Hey, I'm recording myself now. Everybody hear this? I said cash. So the other thing I wanted to point out, remember, I put something on our Facebook page where you mocked me because I'm not eligible to talk about neck pillows because I don't do enough traveling.
Right.
But I literally, when I saw a picture of a neck pillow, it said 14 plus for a Disney, now mind you, Mickey Mouse, neck pillow, travel pillow.
In my defense, just like the salted nut roll, I
Yeah.
didn't read past your.
Oh, I got
I
you.
didn't look at the picture.
Yeah.
I mean, besides, I didn't like get in and like zoom in.
Yeah.
Enhance.
Yeah.
I need to
But,
get 15% around the vertical. All right, enhance.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh, it's 14 plus. But no, it says 14 plus. I don't know how a 13-year-old would get injured with a Mickey Mouse neck pillow. I didn't see it. Didn't see that part coming at all.
The only thing I can think of if it's too big and you think, oh, my kids will love this, and you put it on like a 7-year-old and it suffocates
It
them.
smothers them. So how do you die?
Wow, he is sleeping really well on this plane.
Oh my goodness. You're not going to believe this. He slept through turbulence.
He is sleeping like a corpse.
Yeah.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
And there's crumbs on his head. Was somebody peeing over here?
Hey.
What are we doing?
What's up?
Yeah. Ted's looking over the seat. What's going on? Is this awkward?
I'm just looking over this. Hey,
Yeah. Is this awkward? Because
turn around. I don't like eye contact.
yeah, I don't like eye contact when I'm doing this. so do you have anything fun that happened in the last couple? We've been away 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I
Anything
blew
fun?
it on the whole, like, I did comedy. Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about the guy that decided that, hey, that guy's got something going on.
Yeah.
Let me see what his story is.
Yeah. But so I'm going to go on to one more thing then. Netflix. They have a series. First off, they have series on everything. Okay, Netflix it's out of control. Excuse me. How to Become X. You name it, they have a series on it.
Oh, I thought is it Cake 2?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
It's a show.
How to Become a Cult Leader. This is a show. Okay. So now my thought was,
I don't like the fact you watch this.
no, I don't watch it, but I saw the title. My thought was, can we make TCO a cult? Because if so, we might be able to use this to our advantage. You know what I mean? Always learning, always evolving, improv. You know what I mean? Just say, hey, can we get followers that way?
Okay, so all we need to do is
I need sandals and a robe.
we need to get people under us.
Yeah.
And they need to get 6 people under them.
Oh, like Amway.
And they need
This is a pyramid.
yeah.
Pyramid
And they
scheme.
need to get 6 people under them.
Right. By the way, it pays terrible.
You ever like
Pays terrible.
You look at it, it doesn't take that many layers before you have like eclipsed the population of the earth.
Right.
And like, oh no, there's still a chance. No,
No.
there's not.
Yeah, that's when you look and you're like, you're 97 down the food chain, and you're like, I just gotta find 6 people. Hey, bro, I got news for you. Everybody you know has already said no, or they're doing this.
When you look to the left and you see the butt of the person in your upline,
Yeah.
and you look to your right and you see the top of the upline, because
Yeah.
it circles the earth.
right. You're like,
Like, oh, I'm at
Ooh.
the bottom.
yeah, I don't have anybody left to ask. Yeah. So, but anyway, I thought if we could make this a cult, maybe. What do you think? Mac, what do you think the odds of us making this a cult? Is that meetings? People got to go to meetings? What do they got to do?
It's not going to be a very big cult.
Would it be adequate?
Yeah, no,
Be adequate,
yeah.
right?
I mean, to what end?
I don't know. To the end that where like people follow us. Like you need to tell 6 people tomorrow. All right, because you're under me. You're the 6th under me. So I actually, you know what? I'm the top. You're both under me.
Oh.
You both need to tell 6 people tomorrow how this works. That's how it works. Because my name's first. That checks out with me.
I'm already out.
Yeah, and I folded. All right. So listen, we'll go into some fun facts since nobody wants to be in my cult. But should you want to be in my cult, or should you want to forward Mac cash or gift cards, contact Audio High Podcast. Okay. So here's where we go. Fun fact number 1. I thought this was awesome. In 1960, bars would hire basket men to carry people who were too drunk to walk back home. They would carry them. So they show a picture of a basket man with another man in what looks like a clothes basket hung over his, okay?
Like almost like a hamper.
Like a hamper, okay? Now, here's the deal. How big of a basket man do you have? Like, if I call the wrong guy, we're going to need an ambulance, too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
the ambulance is going to pull the basket man. Basket man's going to pull me. He's got to drop me off at my house, when we go by. Because I'm looking at the size of this guy. He's the same size as the guy in his basket. That physically works. That checks out. What if you get me? How's that work?
Now, in England back in the day, they used to have what were called knocker-uppers.
Yes, I remember that with the windows.
Right.
Yes.
But there was a guy that had to knock the knocker-upper up. So he was a knocker-upper.
So you think there's a
So
basket
what
carrier?
happens if the basket man gets too drunk? Is there a basket man for the basket man? Is there a basket man?
What kind of
Now,
weird
that
totem
guy's
pole?
got to be huge.
That guy's got to be enormous. And he's got to have leg power. He's got to lift with his legs, okay?
And so the one guy comes around like, why don't you just take turns? Just take that guy home and then come back.
Yeah. What if you just take one at a time? Oh, man, I never thought. You're not a basket man because you're smart.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what I
if
mean?
this is the day and age when they don't have cars and taxis to just throw a guy in,
Right.
and you can just walk him to his house. It can't be that far.
Yeah. And I mean, this is way before Uber, of course. This is in the 1960s. So I don't know. I mean, would you put an app on your phone for the basket guy?
This is where I'm going back in time and making a killing because I'm going to show up with a wheelbarrow.
Oh, I like where you're going here.
I'll be that guy.
What about a rickshaw? Then you got wheels.
That's
Still a
also
basket.
the barrel. Yeah, that's what
Still a
I'm saying.
basket.
Yeah.
Still a basket. I think you corner the market.
I think this would happen one night and someone would just be like, why aren't we doing it on wheels?
Why don't we put wheels on that thing? Oh, I like where you're going here. Yeah. I like where you're going here. So anyway, 1960s, they called the basket men is what they called them to carry people home who were too drunk.
1960s?
In
They had cabs at this point.
Yeah, no, but here's the deal. You don't want to get in a cab drunk. Think about if you get in a cab drunk and you puke. You gonna puke on a basket man?
I was going to say, you want a guy behind you loaded and cocked and loaded?
Yeah, I do. I want to, every time I hear him start breathing heavy, I'm like, oh no. Okay, what do we do? We're gonna walk uphill.
Yeah.
That way you face that way, kind of like when you're in the bathroom
Well,
with the
yeah.
urinals.
So, yeah.
You turn around.
Do I have to wear this guy on my front? Sup? Don't even do it.
Like a baby carrier?
Yeah.
His legs are just dangling.
Yeah, a baby Bjorn.
Yeah. It's exactly what you need. That's all you
I'd
need.
just be like, what's happening?
Yeah. Do we have the tetherball put together?
Tetherball is
Nice.
here.
Tetherball's put together. We are totally going to play tetherball now. Oh, see, this is hours of fun. If you have a cat at home, bring him in because the tetherball stays here. It's not for home. All right.
This is for the studio.
This was not bought for your cat, Mac. This was bought for the
I
studio.
can tell this is
It leans to the left. All right. Tetherball needs to be realigned. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely was put together by a sound engineer. Okay. So
Correct.
your $3 impulse buy in the checkout line tetherball.
Yeah.
Slightly askew.
I still
I didn't have a ratchet socket that small.
I still feel.
I had to figure it out.
Oh, somebody got out of control with a tetherball and she fell over. So let's go to fun fact number 2. Fun fact number 2 is we now have tetherball. Let's go to number 3. Okay. Number 3. This one is awesome. In 1923, so we're going back farther, 1960, Frank Hayes became the first jockey to ever win a horse race despite being dead. He died from a heart attack mid-race.
Oh, I was going to say, was he wearing a neck pillow that was too small?
It was choked on that Mickey Mouse. Yeah, he was only 13. Sadly enough, he shouldn't have been wearing the neck pillow. Somehow, his body stayed strapped to the horse. Well, I think when you use the word strapped, that's probably why. Okay, if he was just riding said horse, I think he would have fell off. But anyway, he crossed the finish line in first place. Now, here's the next sentence: beating the 20-1 odds. Now, is it 20-1 odds that a dead guy would finish the race, or 20-1 odds that old Frank?
Maybe the horse is finally, Frank. Now I can actually do what I want.
Yeah. When you're not kicking me, I can run a lot faster.
You are the dumbest jockey in the world. Now that I'm free of you. Or the horse is like, get this guy off me. Get this guy off me.
So
and you just like take it off.
They find out he actually died from a gunshot wound, came from the angle of the horse. Okay, so they don't
Back and to the left.
to the left. Yeah, they don't know it came up from the bottom. They don't even know.
Up
And
from the bottom.
I can tell you what we should have done. We should have frisked that horse when we were done, okay? But now too many years have gone by, and that horse
I wonder
is
when
gone.
they figured it out. When the horse just like flies past the finish line. Huh. Frank didn't pull up.
Is he headed to the stable?
Yeah.
Where's he going?
Where the horse just goes like full bore into like the wall.
Okay, so the horse is like me at the roller rink when I can't turn.
Yeah.
It's just going full speed. Well, bam! Okay.
Do you think he died prior to that or when
Yeah.
the horse was going full speed at the wall?
I'm going to tell you right now, the strap that they used, great. He hit 3 walls before old Frank came off that horse. So, but it was after the finish line. But again, beating the 20-1 odds. I just want to know if it was 21 odds that a dead guy could
I'd
win.
have to imagine those are higher odds.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Imagine taking the,
It's never happened before, Charlie. We'll put it down for 20-1.
How do we set the odds? I don't know. I don't know. 21
I have no
sounds
idea
good.
how this works, Charlie. I just run the booth.
Yeah, 20-1 sounds good. Yeah, 21. So and then you find out somebody bet $1,000. Oh man, because remember this is 1923. This is a long time ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, excuse me. He died while on the horse, still won, and it was a heart attack, is what they said. Again, I suspect foul play. All right, or equine play, whatever you want to call it. Is it equine? That's a horse, right? Equine, equanimous.
Sure, we'll go with that.
He's
Equanimous. We'll go with
he's
that.
actually a wide receiver for the Bears. Okay, so I know that word. But anyway, 20-1 odds if you want to bet on a dead guy winning a horse race. I have 2 more, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to do this one first. I was going to, because I want the other one to go last. In 1871, we're going way back now. I'm like this. I'm going back. A woman from Quebec hired a hearse with the sole intention of riding around town smoking in the coffin bed while enjoying the view. Because remember, back then they were horse-drawn and they were open so you could pay your respects as they come by. So imagine you got this thing coming down the street and you're like, oh, I wonder who passed. And there's a lady in there smoking. Because now in that time, it would have been the long cigarette, right? Like the long one I'm used to seeing in the movie.
Clear that up.
I can't. Yeah, you got to clear that off. I'm telling you right now, I'm fine all day. I come in here, I'm not fine.
Like the ones they have in the movie.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing my impression of a smoking woman in the 18th.
Well, obviously, you see that like, that is the most inefficient way to cremate a body I've ever seen.
They start, is that a wick? What are we doing? She's not going to burn, okay? She's not going to burn. By the way, is that carriage or is that horse flammable? You might not want to do it that way.
Hey, Harvey, you know your corpse is on fire.
How much do you pay to ride around? I mean, talk about having disposable income. You know, that'd be like me paying a hearse right now to drive me around and just so I could sit up out of the box and be like, aha, huh?
What if the hearse shows up somewhere that turns out the person was just really sick, hadn't died yet, and she's just like, you got to take it back home, right?
Yeah.
How much to ride in the back?
Yeah. Here's the deal. You're going that way. All right. I can't afford a basket man. Okay. Say I just hop in there. Look, I'll split it 50-50. I won't lay on the body. I'll lay next to it. We okay?
I mean, it
get
honestly
home.
feels like a sitcom situation. We're like, we can't afford a limo to prom. I know a way to get something similar for cheap.
That's exactly what it's exactly what some, and then you get the whole the cloud and it comes back. Yeah. Fade in, fade out. Yeah, we figured it out. But anyway, from Quebec. So I got to think that's probably the real problem. She's French.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
probably
she's
the real
French
problem.
Canadian.
Yeah,
I think
she's
Macaulay can answer that for us.
You think he knows anybody from 1871?
Who knows what they do in Canada?
You know what's weird? That was probably in his history book. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's probably in history. He probably knows. We just taught Canadian history. We're actually teachers now. You've learned something. 2 things. We have a tetherball. Okay. By the way, I'm loving watching you play. He's playing tetherball by himself. I'm really frustrated because I'm reading stuff.
I'm winning.
I'm down 6-0. I don't understand. I'm playing by myself. All right, here's the last one. And this is my favorite one. There is a, quote, white man, unquote, cafe in Tokyo, okay, where Japanese ladies ring a bell and summon tuxedo-wearing Caucasians who respond with, yes, princess, and serve them cake. This is the whole thing. So I say, yes, princess. I bring you cake. And this is a themed restaurant. Because I know here.
Is it Mario themed? I don't understand.
No, it actually looks like they're the Beatles, but they're white guys. Okay. That's all it is. That's all it is. So I find it very odd because here.
I like how white man is in quotations and then where it says to summon tuxedo wearing Caucasians, but that part isn't.
Yeah, right.
Because based on that picture,
yeah,
everything should be in air quotes.
In air quotes. Correct. But so anyway, they make him wear tuxedos. So you already got to dress up for work. But then you have to wait for someone to summon you. Now, I wonder how they summoned you. Because you have to.
a bell, don't they?
Well, let's see here. Oh, yeah. They ring a bell. Okay. So every time you hear a bell ring, an angel doesn't get its wings. You go, yes, princess. And you hand someone cake.
God, that'd be horrible for you.
Oh yeah, because I have to give up cake.
Yeah, because you have to give up cake.
Yeah,
I'd be like, have at it.
Ted is outside getting every woman off the street. Walk in here. Here's a bell. Here's a bell. You know, BYOB. I'm going to hand you this. Walk in there. Just ring it. Just ring. You know why? Because he wants to eat that cake. I want to watch him give it away.
And they don't put any context on how you have to say it. Yes, princess. Here's your cake.
It's like Ed DeBevick's.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna talk. They're gonna have an attitude with you, and they're gonna talk down to you when you go there. But they are gonna give you cake. So here we take the good with the bad.
Oh, does princess want cake?
Yeah. Yes, princess. You want to know what's weird? It's on my day off. They'd be like, Damon, we know it's you. You have a goatee. Take the wig off. We're not giving you cake. You know what I mean?
David just cuts a hole in the wall. Just sticks his hand in and rings the bell. We know it's you. Get out of here. We shake a can of coins at you.
I'm hissing like a cat.
Yeah. Anyone got a spray bottle? Throw a little cake in it.
First off, if he takes to your leg, just let him finish. All right. But second off, just give him some cake.
He just wants to check out your cookie jar. He'll leave you alone. Let's see if you're friendly.
So it's called the White Man Cafe. All right. And it's in Tokyo. And again, the irony I see is there's no real show there. You know what I mean? We're just, yes, princess, here's your cake.
Yeah, it doesn't translate to anything. It's
no,
not
because when you go in a Japanese restaurant here that they cook everything in front of you, they put on a show, man. They're not, hey, look, I don't care if they call me princess. If they're doing all that stuff and flipping it around, throwing shrimp at me and I'm catching it, game on.
So if they brought out a smoking onion volcano, you'd be okay with it?
I would be fine.
Here's your cake and your stupid onion volcano, princess.
A cake volcano. That's what I want. All right. I want the smoke coming up out of the cake. All right. That's what I'm looking for.
But it's not edible. It's just like kerosene.
Yeah. they doused it with like starter fluid.
Yeah.
It's like
there's just a sock soaked in starter fluid in it.
I can't even eat this. And then you see me with a fork. It's not that bad if you fight through it. It's not that bad.
You just eat around it.
Yeah, just eat around the kerosene. I don't know what you're talking about.
If it gets black, that's where you stop.
Yeah. By the way, if it burns going down, it's not out yet. You might want to put it out. So anyway, I just think it's odd that they have a restaurant here. They put on a show. We go there and it's like, yeah, princess, here's your cake. You know that's the amount of effort we put in.
Bring people in with just to belittle fake white people.
Yeah. Right.
I would get it if they said anything because I get it, even a princess is royal, but it makes it sound dumb.
It does.
Like if it said, yes, your majesty, or yes, your liege, or
your
yes,
highness,
your honor, anything like that. But yes, princess.
But even madame. Yes, madame. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can do something that sounds more, I don't want to say classy, but yeah, you're right. You're really dumbing it down, you know? But here's the deal. You're getting cake. If you
doesn't save it for me.
It does for me. You're going to hand me cake. You can say whatever you want to me. You can say, look, you handed me Nutter Butters earlier. I don't care how you treat me the rest of the day. Okay? I really don't care. Okay? Normally, I get a little hurt. It's like, hey, I think you should be nicer to me. We're recording a podcast. Today, be mean. I don't care. I got Nutter Butters, man.
He's like, I got snacks on snacks. Yeah. This car is going to be rocking.
Yeah. And when I want to burn off some of those Nutter Butters, I got Tetherball. Okay? I'm golden. By the way.
No.
Okay. Just so everybody knows.
First off.
When Tetherball hits the board.
First off, what was that sound? That's not on our board.
I feel like we got to get to the bottom of it now.
Yeah, I feel like Tetherball let us know something's up.
Someone's got some new ones. You know what's weird? That's the perfect sound to be like, hold up.
Yeah, wait a minute.
What's going on with the board? Something tells me that ain't the only new one. All right, so here, let's do a butt wipe for all the butt wipers. All right? Yeah, hold the base when you hit it that hard.
Whoa.
Try to knock my phone. Yeah. Talking about tetherball, everybody.
Are we back?
Tetherball. Talking about tetherball.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, this tetherball is very adequate. Just relax. Yeah. So here's my but why. Scientists make VR goggles for mice so they can feel what it's like to be attacked by a bird.
I saw some guy.
Yeah.
Do he did a whole bit on like scientists and what they get to spend money on. I'm like, that's my thing, dude.
Yeah. Please stop taking our stuff. Please stop.
So,
but they made VR goggles. So they make VR goggles that fit mice.
How do they know that's what the mice
It's on
see,
the top
though?
Right. What's that?
Like, how do they know?
You
Like,
can't hear me.
You said that, then you look like you were talking somewhere else. Are you wearing the goggles now?
No, not wearing goggles. But my point is that why do you feel like they need to be scared into the fact that they're being attacked by a bird? Are you checking their heart rate? What are you doing? What
Yeah.
test?
Also, it'd be
what
like
test?
It'd be like putting like goggles on me, and then it looks like a shark's coming to eat me. Yeah, it's gonna scare me.
Yeah.
Oh, is his own natural predator coming to get him? Probably
Yeah.
not going to be fine with that.
Yeah. You know what freaks me out? Stuff that's going to kill me. That's what kind of freaks me out. So, but they're VR, so virtual reality. So I'm assuming they can control what's in there. Now, if you look at it, the picture, it's funny because look how big the goggles are they strapped on this thing, and you see this, But my point is,
I honestly thought that was an ad for a watch underneath the story.
yeah, but it's actually a bird coming down, and they're showing. Now, don't mice? Their eyes probably don't point forward. Don't they go sideways, or do they point forward? I really don't know. Scientifically speaking, couldn't tell you.
Probably to the side.
You know what I mean? But my point is how many birds do they think are coming? Because if I'm looking to this side, and looking
we're
at that
seeing
side,
it from the outside. It's probably like I would hope they'd have it calibrated.
oh, to where it's like just one
Yeah.
bird. So there's one bird,
so
and one mouse.
So it would look like what they would see if they saw one bird.
There's a whole flock of eagles coming in. But what's their big predator? Hawks? I guess everything eats mice,
Yeah.
right? Everything from hawk on up. Yeah.
Chickens eat mice.
You give the man a credit card or a gift card holder.
Suddenly
He's on
they-
fire.
yeah.
He's on fire. All of a sudden, he is lit.
Chickens eat mice.
You know what else weird? We're recording another episode. He'll just blurt out, chickens eat mice. That was last episode. Please stop.
Yeah, but he probably woke up at that point.
Yeah.
Like, wait, is it time for my thing?
Yeah.
You know what? You shouldn't color code these. They're kind of easy to find when they're color coded. Like, wait a minute, this wasn't red
This
before.
one's a new one. That was the one. I asked him to put that on in April. So just so we know, I sent him the thing today or this week.
For that one episode.
Yeah, but I sent him the thing. You never put it on the board. Don't lie. But I sent him the thing because you know how you have to give him the exact clip. You're like, I want you to cut the clip here and here. This is what I want. It's Mickey Dolenz. I'm a believer. Yeah. And I said, that's what I want. Right. And he's like, okay. So now we're in December. Okay. That was in April. I scroll up the text list and I put the exclamation points on it. And he goes, I can't see the picture you sent me. I didn't send you a picture, bro. So I had to copy it again.
Hey, Brian, can you put this picture on the soundboard? It would be funny.
Hey, it's now a Braille board. Could you please just put stuff on there and we'll just fill the dots? It'll be good. So, by the way, if I had VR goggles, I would put them on Mac right now. I swear. And I would just put so many birds. Just so many birds in those goggles. Just to see what he does.
Just put a whole bunch of chickens.
Yeah. Okay, because
Chicken eats mice.
chickens eat mice. We need a random thought of the day. I believe that's it. All right. Last, can we do a strange story?
Strange stories.
That would stay the same. All right, that would stay the same. Game on. Thanks, Macaulay. By the way, we taught your history earlier. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, this is it. Woman sings gospel songs and pees herself after wild police chase through Florida Keys.
I'm going to need another one. Read that again.
Woman sings gospel songs and pees herself after wild police chase through Florida Keys. This is not the tetherball. He's thinking.
Do you know the Florida Keys are multiple islands off the tip of America's wang?
Okay, well, what I'm telling you is she peed off America's wang, okay? But,
Well, if you're going to make it authentic.
wild police chase. So this says the high-speed car chase happened on Sunday, December 10th. This is fresh.
Was it
folks.
on multiple bridges?
It's got to be. On that day, troopers from the Florida Highway Patrol noticed a car driving on US 1 in ways that can only be described as extremely illegal. Listen, there's legal and there's illegal. Extremely?
Hey, is that lemonade shooting out of that car? Because this is going to change the legality of this
Yeah,
police
I don't know.
chase.
That could be extreme. Is that extremely? Yeah. But it says behind the wheel of the gray Chevy Suburban was Epps. Epps. I don't know her first name. But it says, we're not quite sure where to begin listing her traffic violations. For starters, she was traveling well above the road speed limit of 55 miles per hour. Additionally, she was traveling north, that is away from Key West, in the southbound lanes.
Oh,
Okay, now you're endangering
All right.
other people.
Now we've red flagged. Sure.
Yeah, okay. Seemingly oblivious to oncoming traffic. Okay, well, thank God that oncoming traffic wasn't oblivious to her. Okay. Needless to say, the highway patrol decided to stop her. Yet Epps made no effort to do so. Well, you know what's weird? I got to think if you're going the wrong way in the lanes and you don't even know what's going on, I don't think stopping for shiny lights is probably on your list of things to do right now. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, look at lights at Christmas.
Happy Christmas to
Oh,
everybody.
that's beautiful.
So it said, we'd like to say that she ignored the sirens and flashing lights. Oh, yeah, I bet she did. But that wouldn't be quite true. She must have been aware of them on some level because she stepped on the gas harder. Okay, so here. She knows there's lights behind her.
Maybe just like the mice are afraid of chickens, maybe she's just afraid of lights. These lights just keep getting closer.
No one's ever asked about that traumatic light experience I had when I was a kid. And now, here I am.
Everyone knows Epps doesn't deal with lights.
So it says, as troopers pursued Epps, I love the fact that she just goes by her last name.
Yeah.
She's like the Cher of the driving the wrong way on US 1. Okay. Over the famous 7 Mile Bridge. Okay?
Thank you.
They registered her traveling at speeds ranging from 90 to 120 miles per hour. Now, I've never been there.
She just did the 7 Mile Bridge in 3 minutes. I think she's going a little fast.
Right. You know what's weird is it says it's going to take me 8 minutes to get to my destination. 45 seconds later, I drove past my destination. Challenge accepted. Yeah, but it says a near miss. She didn't intend to stop on her own. The troopers decided they needed a bit of help. They tried to bring her to halt twice using spike strips. However, she managed to evade the first one. If you're doing 90, you can't swerve around spike strips. Okay?
They put that to save face.
Yeah.
Like they threw it and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
we missed.
So it says, let's see here. But the second strip deployed near the channel number 5 bridge got her. The spike shredded 3 of her tires. Yet that wasn't enough to make the woman stop. She simply kept careening forward on her burst tires. Burst tires? That's what we're going to, okay, whatever, I guess. Same thing. She was going straight forward. Oh, wow. A large group of runners participating in a half marathon. Okay.
I hope she's dragging that spike strip behind her. Just taking out those runners.
Okay. How'd he die? Did he get hit by that lady? Oddly enough, spike strip marathon. How fast was he running that the spike strip killed him? How fast? Fortunately, Epps' car missed the runners as she zoomed by them. Imagine being a runner and being like, first off, you're going with the flow of traffic. She's not.
Right.
You're probably on a closed road. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. This is what's weird. Like, so at one point she's going against traffic.
Yeah.
So she's avoiding traffic and cars that are avoiding her.
Right.
Apparently she's oblivious to it.
Yeah.
At some point, she has to go through some stanchions and some barricades and is suddenly like barreling down a marathon path.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a lot less cars down here.
And one of them people probably like, that's Epps. You know what I mean? That's like Epps' car. So wild.
Hey, everyone. Turn down your lights. Epps is coming.
Yeah. As she zoomed by them, 2 of the wrecked tires on her car finally broke off, gave up and broke off. In another stroke of luck, neither tire hit anybody. They did, however, cause significant damage to the 2 marathon organizers' vehicles parked by the side of the road. So here you are putting on a marathon, okay? All of a sudden, a tire, like as if NASCAR, okay, flies through no fence, right through your car. And you're like, oh. No, it managed to miss.
I would hope right before that.
Yeah.
So someone was like, what else could happen today?
Boom. What do you mean we're out of Gatorade? How could this day get any worse? And then all of a sudden, well, bam. You know what I mean? And then you know what's funny? The one looks at the other and goes, thank God it wasn't my car. Whoa, bam.
Hey, Bradley, I'm going to need you to shut up.
Yeah. That car had 4 tires on it. We're still missing 2. I don't want to say nothing.
Damon's only commentary would be like, that just happened.
I'd be like, huh? Everybody see that? I totally would. I'd be like, that car's got 2 more tires. I want to see where they go.
Did you see that?
Right. Damon, shut up. Yeah. So it says, finally, Epps crashed into a construction site near mile marker 80. Cops quickly swarmed her car and took her into custody. Okay, so she's down to 2 tires. She missed a marathon. She's been dragging spike strips, and she's ruined 2 other cars. Now they're taking her into custody. At least not put up a fight. Here it says, her final stunt. As the troopers dragged her out of the ruined vehicle. By the way, ruined is probably the right word to use here. Okay?
Ruined. Yeah.
Ruined. It was clear that she wasn't in a functioning state of mind.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You want to know what's weird? She's like, whew, I'm glad that was over. I had to pee. So, by the way, she did. Extremely constricted pupils is what she had, and she did not respond to verbal or physical stimulation. I don't know what kind of physical stimulation you're trying to give her on the side of the road after she just went 120 the wrong way through a marathon. But I don't think you're going to top anything she just saw. You know what I mean? What are you giving her that you think this is going to work? And it says her arrest report stated that they were uncertain whether she was under the influence or experiencing some kind of medical situation. Now, if it's a medical situation, I still don't think how could it last that long, right? Am I trying to be? Maybe I'm.
I mean,
I'm being weird. Like I know. So I'm going to go back to the only medical situation that I remember recently. Remember when Randy Macho Man Savage died, and he wrecked his Jeep because he died behind the wheel. Luckily, he didn't hit anybody. He hit a tree. He didn't hit anybody else or kill anybody else. You know what I mean? But he could have, and I get that. But that happened in like a block span. You're going to drive for miles in an episode? I don't know. I've never had blood sugar issues, so I don't know if that's something that can happen. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, if it could put you in that state of mind to where you could do that. So, and then again, I guess, would you be responsible for it?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, either way, you're responsible, right? Because you're driving knowing you have that issue, right? Yeah. So, but it says the officers took her to the hospital, yet she wasn't done causing a public outrage. While she was getting checked out at the hospital lobby, she began singing gospel songs in a loud voice. First off, if you're going to sing gospel...
You know what? I know what's going to save me. I'm going to bring Jesus into this.
Yeah. Okay. And I was going to do it softly just so certain people could hear me, but I said it a loud voice was what I was going to go with. All right. And as she did so, she decided to relieve herself into her pants. Here's the deal. That's where you relieve yourself because hopefully you've been wearing pants the entire time. And the next word just says classy. So when you want to put the stamp on it, you know what I mean?
That? Like, all right, she's driven across multiple bridges. She's like yeeted her tires into other people.
Yeah.
She's almost murdered marathoners.
Yeah.
She's dragged a spike strip through town. She stops, gets out, starts singing. This broad's got pipes. Not guilty, Your Honor.
Yeah. You want to know what's weird, though? Is somebody at the hospital did just like the people at the marathon and went, how could this get any worse? She won't shut up. And there it is.
Amazing. Shut up, Bradley.
Yeah. Stop singing along. Why are we all clapping? What are we doing? You got the whole, everyone in the hospital's like, yeah. They're just giving her a rhythm,
Yeah, but the auditory department is like,
yeah. Yeah, right.
They're not in rhythm.
They're not in rhythm. I don't
not...
understand what they're doing. I don't understand what they're doing over there. I think they're getting their hearing checked, but I'm not sure.
Just wave your hands, guys.
Yeah. You know who's not clapping? Her, because she's in handcuffs, okay? But it says, having evacuated her bladder, she began to pass in and out of consciousness. While receiving treatment, she repeatedly alternated between sleeping, singing, and talking nonsense to herself. At least she realized that no one else is listening to her. But you are right. So you've arrested me. You've taken me to the hospital because you believe there could be a problem. I think the best thing I could possibly do right now is bring Jesus in. Right. Okay. Ooh. And at a decibel that everyone gets to hear.
Jesus, I know I'm a little late, but can you still take the wheel?
Listen. I didn't pray, but what if I sing? Okay. I'm not sure. So praying get you stuff, right? What does singing get you? What does singing get you?
Hey, everybody, this is the Blues Roof, and you watch me the changes and try to keep up. And then just go straight into Jesus be good.
So whenever somebody puts something on Facebook, instead of thoughts and prayers, she's like, songs.
Songs and jams.
Songs and piss. It's exactly what she goes to. Songs and piss. Okay? Look, what does that mean?
Yeah. I'd like everyone to open their hymnals to Songs and Piss, page 435.
If we could go to In Your Pants.
For those of you, we're going to put the words on the screen. So
Band starts, just hear water running. What are you doing? We're going to make sure everybody sings this song properly. It's all good.
don't go chasing Epps down the bridge.
Yeah. But it said at first she agreed to a field sobriety test. But bizarrely enough, breathalyzer showed no blood alcohol level. So whatever she was on wasn't booze. After blowing into the breathalyzer, she suddenly refused to give a urine sample. Hey, guys, bring your pants out, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you got something, okay?
You know, like the best breathalyzer chimes. What if she thought that was like giving her her note?
Ding, me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is in a C
Jesus!
sharp. Is this in a C sharp? Okay.
It sounds like a piss major, to be honest.
But it says following this, she was booked into the Plantation Key Jail, where she was being held on $16,000 bond. That seems like a weird amount. But it says among the litany of things she's been charged with were DUI and fleeing or eluding with disregard for safety of persons or property. Listen, I don't think you need to go to court for this. I think honestly, you're going to waste time going in front of a judge, guilty.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Guilty, and then the last sentence, as we said in the beginning, Epps might not be from Florida, but the state is clearly rubbed off on her. Okay. So she's not a local.
I mean, she was deep in Florida, though.
Yeah. Oh,
She
yeah.
couldn't have gotten any deeper.
Right. Yeah. But I just, oh my.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's that free orange juice you get when you cross over the line at the.
Oh, I didn't because
At the rest area.
because I said wring out the pants. I missed this line. Epps suddenly refused to give a urine sample, claiming, this is quote, God the Father had told her to stop. First off,
He didn't tell you soon enough.
he had you singing. Okay, he had you singing. So
I thought she refused because she was fresh out.
yeah, Look, I'd love to give you one.
I'd love to give you one.
As you
But,
can see in the hallway here, I gave everything I could right here. So
I gave everything at the Cathedral of Guest Jeans.
dude, you went to Guess Jeans.
Epps sounded like someone who wore Guest
Okay,
Jeans.
I got you. Really stonewashed Epps?
Yeah.
Epps is a stonewashed
No, they're
person for
acid
sure.
washed.
I bet they were French rolled.
Yeah, they
I
were,
bet
they were piss washed.
Yeah, they were piss washed. That's a new thing. So we sell piss washed jeans. We cut holes in them, all right? And then you do that.
I'll take 2 pair. Epps, drink up.
So Ted, if they want our songs and piss, where can they find us?
You can find us at the high quality audio high podcast studio to record, but you can find us online at thatchecksout.net or all the socials at checks out. WDT stands for with Damon and Ted. I've been Ted. He has been Damon. Mac has been Mac. You'll find him at Audio High Podcasting Studio. As for Brian, because that's his actual name, shocker.
Classy.
We'll catch you next time, and you better believe it because
I knew you'd like that drop. I knew you would. Do we have any more new ones?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to have to find out. It's awesome.
I'm really surprised how much you
You're so stupid!